Right, I'm Luke Pierson. I'm the principal at Heyday Digital in Wellington. So I have exactly 50% of one of three degrees. So I studied architecture, and then I studied building science, and then I studied industrial design, and I studied philosophy, and that was all done in the space of about 18 months, and then I set up the business and it kind of took over. So I think the technical term is I'm a dropout. But I dropped out of Victoria University in Wellington. Yeah. The thing about this, well, the medium, at the time in 2000, nobody knew how to do it. It was very, very new. There were one or two, companies in New Zealand that could do it, and there were lots of little shops starting up. But there was also the dot-com bubble burst, where all these companies started to fall over. We started just when all of that was happening, so it was an odd time to do it, but probably quite good because we were 20 years old. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I remember going and selling our first project, and we said, well, for $1,500 you could have, which is, and they went for the deluxe version, and then we got back to the office and we were, yes, now how on earth are we going to build that? And then we did, and that's what we did for every single job for the first probably 12, 18 months. And then we started to get a feel for what was going on. There's a lot to be said for having your name in the phone book for a long enough time for people to know who you are. I don't know if you remember what a phone book is. I haven't seen one for a while, but just sticking at it, I think, was quite important. There's a great little book by Paul Arden, who's one of the advertising guru chaps, or was. It's called "It's Not How Good You Are, It's How Good You Want to Be." And one of the little spreads in that is to become a champion, fight one more round. Just keep going and going and going until and that's kind of what I did, I guess. Too stupid to give up. I think we're very interested in how we grow and the sorts of work we're doing and the way we're doing work. So other markets, it's definitely something we've got to look at, other offices and what have you. But the type of work and the way we're working is quite important too. The more proactive you can be, the more you can do in your own time, the more time you can spend reading and learning and making stuff, the better your chances are of understanding the industry and getting into it. And I think the other thing is, no matter how much you've learnt at uni and how much work you've done yourself, once you get into a professional environment, it's you learn a hell of a lot. So just be prepared to learn more.